Well, thanks, Kate Day, and we welcome in for their judging now for the judging of Special Class 606. This is Champions Day for the Australian National Champion Reserve Pony Hack over 12 hands, measuring up to 14 hands. So ponies, you saw the, if we could say, the small pony hacks, and now we come up to the large pony hacks, as they're referred to at some events as well. So the 12 hands to 14 hands. I'd just like to pay tribute to not only Cynthia and also to Josephine and Wendy for their support, but a big thank you to Sophie up here, and from my heart to my wife Vicky, because wherever I go around Australia, Vicky does compile all our champions. She compiles everything for the Grand Parades for us, for the Grand Parades as well. And without her, I'd never have had the success in my life in my announcing career. So a very special thank you to my lovely wife Vicky for all the support she gives us here at the show.
See, here I am thinking all this time you're just brilliant, Angus, and all it means is you've got a very good woman behind you.
I do.
I join the queue.
Well, this is a very special award, this one coming up, and it's, in fact, the A.R. Pullman Perpetual Trophy. And it's a Tweeden Sterling Silver Twin Handle Cup made by James Jackson and Sons in Sheffield in 1903. And donated by Mr. Grant R. Pullman and first presented in 1980, the Pullman family has been associated with the RAS for 5 generations. A.R. Pullman belonged to the 3rd generation of the family and played the most significant role, particularly in relation to pony classes at the show. Samuel Pullman, the grandfather of A.R. Pullman, judged the machinery section of the first Sydney exhibition, forerunner of the RAS. Percy Pullman, father of A.R. Pullman, regularly exhibited at the RAS, particularly in the harness section, once the winning champion harness horse. Arthur Renwick Pullman, known as Bill, was born in 1910 and died in 1987, and he was the number 1 of the committee for the Australian Pony Stud Book in its formative years. With his sister Linda, he operated one of the earliest Australian pony studs, and that was the Renalwin Pony Stud, which bred and shaped ponies and success for many years. In the late 1940s, Mr. A.R. Pullman turned his attention to judging, was steward with the RAS horse section for many years. He showed a great diversity of knowledge of horses by judging horses of all sizes, ridden, led and driven at the RAS. One of his favourite stories was to tell of the occasion the judge for the Baker's card did not turn up, and Mr. Pullman immediately volunteered to judge that class, as by this time he had judged every other horse class held in the main ring. So Mr. Pullman's son, Mr. Grant Pullman, has been an honorary veterinary surgeon for the RAS for over 20 years or more, from 1973 to 1992, donated the trophy. His wife and children have exhibited at the RAS. It was awarded for the Australian National Champion Pony Hack over 12 hands, not exceeding 14 hands, first presented in 1980. Don't they have a lovely history, don't they?
Absolutely, and they're works of art, really. These trophies are brilliant. It's a shame we can't all take them home, but they are kept here at the RAS for safekeeping. But the name goes on the trophy and is held in posterity forever and ever. We see our champions, prospective champions, warming up here, Angus. And there's a bit more uniformity, one would think, in this class than we've seen in our previous class. They're all a more similar style of pony and all looking very elegant. So they'll be tricky to make a decision on, I'd imagine.
And also a very special thank you to Rafferty's Horse Rugs too for supporting it with the beautiful rug, the garland supported by the RAS of New South Wales, and the Reserve Champion Prize, the voucher supported by White Horse Equestrian. So thank you to all those wonderful supporters. And we have, in fact, 4 beautiful exhibits. And I'll look through the binoculars, get the breastplate number, and Kate Day has the great honour of introducing you now to the winners of the various classes, and it's lovely to have Kate here working together this year. So, Kate will introduce you to the various classes as they come out before our judge here this afternoon. All right, so they're just, in fact, receiving instructions from our stewards down there in regards to the workout that's required. As you can see there, with our boys on the camera, might be able to just go in nice and close there and just show you exactly that. All right, it's been done now, so our steward comes out, and we certainly wish them well. So they just stop, come out, halt, and our judge gives her the opportunity to look at the beautiful exhibit before her. So we certainly wish you all the very best. Very prestigious awards these this afternoon, as I said, on Champions Day.
So this particular exhibit is 1086 in your catalogue, and it was the winner of Class 603, the open pony over 13.2 hands and not exceeding 14 hands.
So if you're here early in the show, you would have seen the Australian saddle ponies and the riding ponies this morning. Beautiful quality too. And they measure up to 14.2 hands in height. They're the only two. But the ponies, they measure up to 14 hands in height. So to all the members that are here this afternoon, a very warm welcome to you as well. It's lovely to have your company. And just remember, anyone out there that would like to join up and become a member, just look up their webpage at the RAS and you can enjoy all the wonderful features and all the events that you're able to go to being a member of the Royal Agricultural Society of New South Wales. So our second exhibit about to come out now. And there's our judge, Kate Reed. She has a good look as it just walks out and then trots before her. And as I said, that gives her an opportunity to look at those three true regular even poses as they walk out. They walk, the trot, and the canter.
And the breastplate number on this exhibit is 2098. That was winner of Class 602, the open pony over 13 hands and not exceeding 13.2. And also down here at the other end of the arena in front of the big screen is Class 515 being judged. And Class 515 is the Welsh Pony Mare or Gelding Section A for the Welsh Mountain Ponies, and our judge Penny Toft from Queensland. And Penny and her family, her mother and father, Dr. Vivian Edwards, AM, a former president of the Royal Agricultural Society of Queensland, and her mother, Mrs. Jennifer Edwards, we'll get it right.
and Mrs. Jennifer Edwards, I apologise, have had enormous success over the years with Moon Galba ponies and also River Lee ponies as well. So our third competitor, just going up before our judge now. And so much time and effort goes into the preparation of all these beautiful ponies that we see here before our judge this afternoon.
And to all of our beautiful young riders too, Angus. There are an awful lot of lessons that have gone into these girls, and a lot of commitment from parents and family to have them riding at this top level at such a young age. It's terrific to see. And the breastplate on this particular pony is 1097, winner of class 601, the open pony over 12.2 hands and not exceeding 13 hands.
So after they work out, they come back, and the lovely thing about the show ring is if you watch very closely, you'll see something very special where the competitor just nods to the judge to say thank you, and the judge does exactly the same thing.
And this is our last competitor, breastplate number 2028, winner of class 605, the child's pony over 12.2 hands and not exceeding 14 hands. And in that class, they had to be ridden by children under 17 years of age.
Well, what a beautiful weather it's been for the last few days here, and it's lovely to welcome you here on Easter Monday, day 12 of the Sydney Royal Easter Show.
We've seen some top-level competition, and of course, Angus, it's been amazing, the crowds we've had over the last couple of days particularly, and really being treated to some fantastic showing here in our main arena, apart from all of the other entertainment elsewhere on the showgrounds.
And we'd like to welcome all those pretty special guests too, Kate, that are watching the live streaming too that's going out to the world. So welcome to Australia. It's nice to have your company. And we hope you're enjoying seeing these magnificent, beautiful exhibits before you this afternoon in the Spotless Stadium. And in this particular championship this afternoon too, Kate, we won't be able to fool any of the mums and dads out there because we are going to require a second place getter to come in, to the one that's eligible for and chosen a champion because,
Don't give too much away, Angus.
well, I'm just saying it's the ones in the know, you know, they all get excited, do they? All right, folks, well, I think they're just asked to come out on the circle as well. You notice down there too, we have our stewards and wonderful stewards down there as well that assist. So we welcome down there this afternoon for the big championship here. And we have Janet Dowse, Kate Brennan, Michelle Brennan, and Peter Eggleton as our chief steward. And his son Chris came all the way from Canada to be here this year, and also daughter Sky has been stewarding as well. So thank you to all the stewards. They're all volunteers. None of them, they do this so they don't get paid. They do it for the love of being part of the Sydney Royal Easter Show. And to all those people around the world, we call this the greatest show on earth. And we'll have that result coming up very soon. We also have a Welsh pony result coming up very soon too.
Yes, there'll be some nervous tummies waiting for the official result, which will be brought up to our broadcasting box in a golden envelope in a casket. I think we have a padlock when we go to open up this particular one, Angus. And looking forward to both of those results, but particularly our champion here.
Yeah, I love this golden casket. I mean, it's, you know, back in Queensland years ago, it would have been nice to have won the golden casket. That was actually like the, what do you call it? The get your money for the big wins.
Yes, every now and again, people do for us to open it, telling you to hang it around your neck, along with your name tag, in case we lose you.
Oh, you're so nice, yes. Don't forget to, following this, will be the champion and reserve champion. That we have the Galloways coming up, and also the champion hack coming up this afternoon too. So, and other very special awards for that as well, and particularly the late Margaret Pennyfather, and also Jamie Mackay. And Margaret I had the great pleasure of working with many times at Moore Park, and also here at the early part of the Homebush Way. Well, we just have, just before we announce the champion for you, we just have also the Welsh ponies down here. So, Kate, it's over to you, and then we'll come back for the champion.
Thank you very much, Angus. Yes, the results of class number 515, Welsh Pony Mare or Gelding, Section A. And congratulations go to Eagle Park Wannabe. Lee's from Gulgong with catalogue number 1618. In third place, congratulations, Eagle Park Caesar, Ella Finn from Ambervale. In fourth place, it's Kenda Park Strauss, Patty Solomon from Wai'i with the catalogue number 2286. And in fifth place, Ripplebrook Antique, catalogue number 1222.
Well, the winner of Special Class 606, the Australian National Champion, Pony Hack over 12-2 hands, not exceeding 14 hands. Congratulations, and it goes to Mark Lilly, Janice Elliott from Tamborine in Queensland. And Paul Austin, just a message too for you, my friend, from Wendy down here, and looking after all the results. She said she'd like some of that nice pudding that you've always given her in the past as well. So good on you, well done. Paul Austin and Mark Lilly, Janice Elliott, they're based at Tamborine Mountain, or Tamborine. Tamborine is in the foothills of Tamborine Mountain, just inside or just outside the Gold Coast hinterland. There are many friends down here to share this excitement with them as well. So congratulations to them. And Paul had the great honour of judging at the Royal Canberra show only a few weeks ago as well. Janice Elliott has certainly had great success herself with beautiful exhibits over the years that she's presented too. So congratulations to Miss Universe, breastplate number 1086, the winner of class 603, the open pony over 13 two-hands, not exceeding 14 hands. So the presentation, we have a beautiful rug, a rug supported by Rafferty Horse Rugs, the garland supported by the Royal Agricultural Society of New South Wales, who also support the award of the Excellence Medallion, and also the A.R. Pullman Perpetual Trophy donated by Mr. Grant R. Pullman. Last year it was won by, in fact, Dale Telford and Greg Gary and Beckworth Morning Symphony. The year before that was B.C. Aquine and C. Hunter and Al Warburton's Rosedale Songster. Graham and Julie Crisp from Canberra won it with Holly's Work of Art in 2013, Ray Butler and Carla Evening Night 2012, and then Penelope Cobbold in Colbridge Chanting won it in 2 years, 2010-2011, going right back to Mrs. J. Ritchie and M. Spurway and Miss A. Mitten Taylor with Anika in 1980 when it was first presented. So we just wait for the results now for the reserve champion for you. We'll have that for you very soon. And that won't be far away. Presentation's been made. And we're just waiting because the second place getter to our champion has the opportunity to come in and compete before we announce the reserve champion. So that won't be far away. And we welcome into the arena to breastplate number 2102, who was second to our champion in class 603, the open pony over 13 two-hands, not exceeding 14 hands. Now they have the opportunity now to compete against winners, so 5. Opportunity now to come in and work out against the other 3 winners to decide our reserve champion. Reserve champion prize supported by White Horse Equestrian. So thank you to them as well. And Kate, there's another introduction of another class for our Welsh ponies too.
Thank you, Angus. Yes, underneath the big screen at the moment we have the class 516 Welsh. The Welsh Mountain Pony and slightly stronger counterpart of the Welsh Pony with a bit of cob blood in there. So it's a dual-purpose horse once again with a wonderful temperament and being hardy and sure-footed and a terrific mount for both adults and children alike. So they are now to be judged underneath the big screen with our judge, Mrs. Penny Toft.
And Penny Toft herself too, she's had an enormous success over all shows, but above all, she won gold medal for endurance riding with the Magnificent Arabians that she and her husband Peter Toft are involved with, and daughter Alexia, and her daughter Alexia is studying medicine at the university as well. So a wonderful family based up at Marburg, which is just the west of Ipswich in Queensland, on your way up to the Garden City capital of Australia, the beautiful city of Toowoomba where we live, my wife and I. So just finding out now the workout for our exhibit number 2102. We wish you well. Well, very soon we'll have the announcement for you too of our reserve champion, and no doubt you'll be able to look at all the wonderful highlights too, because Facebook, I don't think Paul Austin knows how to use a mobile phone, but I know Janice Elliott does. She's sitting down the front row. I thought she was going to actually choke Paul Austin before, but anyway, everything's all right. And also, once again, a very special thank you to our wonderful donor, Perpetual Trophy, donated by Mr. Grant R. Pullman. Thank you also to the Royal Agricultural Society of New South Wales for the beautiful medallions they present as well for our champions. The rug supported by Rafferty Horse Rugs, who have been just a wonderful sponsor for many years, and the garland supported by the RAS of New South Wales. So now, breastplate number 2102. In fact, they're allowed to come in. And thank you to our judge for allowing them to have a warm-up. And now they're being judged out there before our judge now. And what a pleasure it's been to have. Once again, our judge, Kate Reid, is just, again, finalising her decision, what she wants for to put up for the reserve champion. It won't be far away. We'll have the announcement for you. I'd just like to say thank you to all our judges, and thank you to all, once again, all the volunteers. Thank you to our wonderful green coat steward down here, all the green coat mounted stewards, and also to Mr. Peter Spackman, who will make sure all the trophies are delivered and all the judges are looked after with bottles of water and much, much more. He's a great man. And congratulations to our ringmaster, Councillor John Bennett, on his very first Sydney Royal Easter show. Well, it's a great pleasure to welcome Mr. Grant Pullman down here for the presentation this afternoon. Welcome to you, sir, on behalf of the Royal Agricultural Society of New South Wales. Well, our champion comes into the presentation area, all beautifully presented, and the other lovely exhibits line up for very soon. We'll have the announcement for you for the reserve champion for 2016. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the result has just come through for the announcement of our reserve champion for the Australian National Champion and reserve champion. This is for the ponies over 12 hands, not exceeding 14 hands. Our reserve champion, congratulations. It goes to Royalwood Catcall. Congratulations to BC Equine and Kelly Withers from Puckapunyal in Victoria. And breastplate number 1097 was the winner of Class 601, the open pony over 12 hands, not exceeding 13 hands. Congratulations, well done. And we'd also like to congratulate too. I'll just go back to Kate here, and that is the other lovely exhibits there too, Kate, that we'd like to recognise that were eligible for the champion as well.
Yes, we had 2098 Calvin Park Tiny Dancer in there, which was winner of the open pony over 13 hands and not exceeding 13 hands, and catalogue number 2028 Cimarron Prince Charming Child's Pony over 12.2 hands and not exceeding 14 hands. But wonderful there result there. Our champion, Miss Universe, which also won the open pony over 13.2 hands and not exceeding 14 hands. And now we have reserve.
Actually, how the name Miss Universe came about, Paul Austin, who's down there about to vacate the arena, but he was known in Queensland as Mr. Universe. He's so muscly and so strong, and I thought that name a lovely... No, that's not true. But he's wearing the St. George coloured tie today too. Boy, oh boy, good to see you, big fella. Well done to you and Janice and also to Mark and all their supporters down there too. And also congratulations to other wonderful supporters of BC Equine and Kelly Withers from Puckapunyal in Victoria. There'll be many down there supporting them as well. So just two beautiful exhibits. In fact, they're all magnificent exhibits. But Kate, we'd like to acknowledge some wonderful people too.
Indeed. Our reserve champion also wins a voucher supported by White Horse Equestrian. So we thank them for that, as well as that lovely reserve champion ribbon.